morning from Pentland Hills, Scotland. I'm about to explore the region, do some little walks and hikes. It's the 4th of December, around 9:30 in the morning, 2 degrees. Just missed the sunrise as I was driving to here. It was beautiful. Now it's a bit different, but still not too bad as long as it's not raining. So what we're gonna do today, explore a bit of the forest up the hill. Got enough food for 3 meals, so we're gonna do some nice bushcraft cooking. I've got all the cooking gear with me, so yeah, let's get started. (9:37) and according to my Garmin, sunrise was at 8:24, so we missed it by an hour. Sunset 3:42 before it gets too cold, too dark. So sun is still rising. You can see a bit of that orange behind the mountains and clouds. It was lovely as I was driving up, but yeah, not too bad. Nice and chill, good weather for a walk, just to warm myself up. And yeah, as long as it's not raining, let's go. Beginning of that lock, looks like it's human made. See that dam? So let's go that direction, see how it looks. Looks quite big. It's big, alright. I was here before in summertime, so I remember those kids jumping off that little cliff, and you see that little plateau on the green. It's a nice spot to chill. They were having some beers there and jumping in the water. So cool on a nice warm summer day. What I'm thinking right now is I'll go up the hill, see how it looks from there, and have some breakfast. I only had one banana and a coffee. Like, I don't like drinking coffee on an empty stomach, so I just had that banana before going out. So what I'm thinking I could do, yeah, have breakfast, maybe then go back to the car park, and I'll have my kayak in the boot, so maybe leave my bag, take the kayak out and have a wander around the loch. We'll see. Right, so Pentland Hills, it's a regional park just outside Edinburgh, and from here you can see Arthur's Seat actually. So when I be up there, you'll probably be able to see the whole city, so I'll show you that later. So the highest point, highest mountain here on Pentlands is 579 meters, like 1900 feet. So it's a nice close by place for walks if you live in the city like I do. So I didn't have to drive anywhere far, and you can still enjoy the nature, which is so cool. Look how beautiful it is. And I'm gonna show you some more soon when we get to that forest. Really beautiful. So we came all the way to an end. As you can see, the whole loch narrows down just here and bends around. So let's see how it looks at the very end. You can hear some little waterfall. Let's check it out. I'm really loving it. These huge rocks, cliffs, the scenery gets so beautiful. What else do you need? It's in quiet, that sound of waterfall. There is a coffee stop Saturday, Sunday, on the weekends, 9:30, 4 o'clock, 5 minutes away from here, at the very end on the lock, right at the bridge, going up that direction. Cool vibe. So keeping the sheep out, so they're not crossing between fields properly. You see, I told you there's a sheep grazing area, so these gates are supposed to keep the sheep away, lock them in. Oh yeah, the sun comes out, lovely. Let's go up the hill and see the cliff from top. Man, so windy. Oh, the views are amazing. Right, enough of that. Let's get going. I'm kind of starving, so let's find a nice spot for some breakfast and let's cook some eggs. Edinburgh Castle after sea. So we went up, came down, now Going into the forest. Wow, it's a nice little shelter I came across. Someone has built. So yeah, that's where we're gonna pitch our camp. Let's do it. I'm starving. Before I do anything, I deserve a little treat, warm tea with some ginger and honey. Cheers. The best. Always when you're out in the mountains, forests, hiking, cold weather. That's the best. Just to warm yourself up a little. Right, so before I start unpacking, I'd like to prepare like a little seat for myself with those branches so I can sit comfortably or something. So all of that is wet. I don't want to get wet and then cold. So I'm just going to do that first, then take out all the cooking gear and do some eggs. Let's do it. Okay, so packed up. That's the second breakfast. Some oats with fruits, and that's my first breakfast. Eggs. That's the best breakfast ever. That's where you get your strength from. So let's get the stove up. It's down the bottom. Oh yeah, also got this coconut feeder for wild birds. So we're gonna hang that up on some trees. It's good that I found it. Cool. And that's our main meal today, meatballs and pasta. Prepped food, nice and light for all the adventures, so you don't have to carry stuff like that, because that's not too convenient unless you are on camping with your car next to you, but like you don't want to carry too heavy when you're going on long adventures like that. so that's for later. Oh yeah, I did find it. I was hoping I'll find it somewhere in the bag. So that's the little windshield for my stove, which I got on Amazon for a few pounds. I don't know, £4 or something. So that's what you do basically. This way the wind is not blowing directly at the fire. This way the fire can warm the pot right up, and if the wind is blowing it, the fire can't really heat it up properly. Another thing, got like little legs for this stove itself, for the gas bottle, so it's more steady, if you will. If you like have like a tower with things stacked on it, then it can get wobbly, so it's good to have that. That's also a few pounds on Amazon. Some just additional stuff that will make my life easier, more safe. But first of all, I'll need to make that ground a little bit more leveled. Okay, awesome. I'm really happy I found that. Okay, so that's the top part now. Let's screw that on and let's get going. I'm actually starving. What time is it? 11:30, 11:13 actually, sorry, 11:15. Let's see. So I'm out 2 hours now. Distance 4 kilometers. Cool. Right, so that's my whole setup. Let's level the ground a little more, then we can begin. Yeah, that'll do. A bit of 3 leaves just for the taste as seasoning. to make the best taste possible if I was at home. Tomato, that's what I usually have. No more than that. Otherwise I'll be too stuffed. Again, half bread, piece of bread like that. That's it. On the bread, spread it. So of course we're not gonna leave such a mess. We need to clean up after ourselves. Remember that? Don't leave rubbish in forests or anywhere. How would you feel if I came in to your house and dropped a bag of rubbish? It wouldn't feel nice, would it? That's it, man. So don't come into animal's house and make mess. Okay, let's hang this one up. It has like a little hook, and that's real cock on it, so it's natural. It's not like a plastic thing or anything, so it's fine to leave it in nature, I suppose. Just hung it up here, that branch. See if we can see any birds flying up. Maybe not while we're here, but like if I was to hide away and wait for them, maybe. Yeah, hopefully they see it. I'll do one thing, I'll just scratch it up a little so I can kind of maybe smell it better. I don't know. Dig a bit out, spread it there. Right, so I spotted some birds right there. Got another one. So let's hang it up a bit closer to them. At first I'll probably scare them, but hopefully they'll go back, because they are picking some stuff up from the ground already in that place. So definitely they'll go back. Yeah, see another one. kind of spread out a little on the ground so they can maybe find it, and then hang this one up on that tree right there. Let's see, let's hide and wait for them. Can you hear it? The trees are talking. Can you hear that? So what happened here? Probably there was a little bushcraft shelter, basically. I'll try to find the video because I did film it, so I can put it up for you so you'll see how it looked. It was amazing. Someone built it, so when I arrived it was kind of collapsed, so I did fix it so the roof was more stable. It was ready to stay for the night, and that's what I was hoping to do, but I arrived here a few days ago. It was destroyed, and for the first time I found it was like a year ago. Yeah, over a year ago. So it did last quite a long time, but I know who destroyed it, to be honest. Was it the maintenance crew in here in that forest, or was it some kids, messed up kids? Why would you do that? It was so cool. I really liked it. Maybe one day I'll come here, because there's all the stuff is here, and I'll do it again, and then I'll stay here for the night, like take the equipment with me, sleeping bag, and food, and just stay for the night. Never done it. It's on the list. I'd love to do it, but yeah, it's December, so I just need to wait a few more months, maybe April, May. We'll see. We'll see how the weather gets. If it's not too cold, maybe even March. We'll see. Guess what I have here? It's like a health potion, which I've prepared last night for myself. Basically, it's turmeric with ginger, orange, lemon, grapefruit with some pepper. So, bottoms up. I love that taste. It scratches your throat. So healthy. Just to boost your immune system. It's very good, especially in winter time. You can do it. You can get that in shops, but you know the way. They always add stuff to it, preservatives, to keep it good for longer. But you can always make it yourself at home. It's really easy. Just a matter of getting the right ingredients. Then you can store it for a few days in your fridge, and you can have little health potions every day, just to keep you going and healthy. Cheers. Oh yeah, just noticed that bird came back. Yeah, he's getting it. Let me show you. So cool. Right, so I packed up. I need to get going because I do feel it's freezing. I do feel the cold. Breakfast was lovely, warm tea, but I've got to get going. Don't know if I should go and get that kayak. It's 12:30 now, so still plenty of time before sunset. Sun setting at 3:42 today, so still plenty of time. But yeah, I just wonder what the people, if they see me, would people usually go and swim there? Don't know, like I haven't seen any signs there, to be honest, so probably is okay to do that. Anyway, just gonna wander around now the forest a little, just to keep myself warm, really get more kilometers down the clock. Also gonna film some more beautiful nature that we have here in this forest. We'll come across some wild animals. I did see some deer and rabbits here before. Right, I'm coming down now, going towards the car. So there was no goal today of this trip. The goal was to just spend some time in nature, peace and quiet, absorb all that, just quiet the mind, be in the present, enjoy the moment really. So there was no goal. The goal was to be here. And that's it. Had a nice walk, had some breakfast, great day. Right, so Pentland Hills, nice area, close to the city of Edinburgh, so you don't have to go so far to spend some quality time in nature. But yeah, the next episodes I'd like to go to some more interesting locations and show you more cool stuff, do some wild camping. Maybe I'll build a little bushcraft house and show you how it's all been done. That'd be cool. I never done it before, but yeah, it's always time. Never too late. There always has to be first time, you know what I mean? So it's gonna be great, yeah, can't wait. It's just the weather really. Want to make sure that I don't freeze to death. Need to get prepared. Like, I've got the gear and all, but you know what I mean. Right, so I came back, the car went online and read on their website, on Pentland Regional Park website, that you're actually allowed to use your SUPs, kayaks, so that's fine. Got it all with me. Let's do it. The only thing is, it's not allowed for companies to run any like hires of their equipment on them logs, but you're able to assess it yourself anytime. Just a matter of carrying it to the place really, but that's what, 5 minutes away from parking. It's quite heavy though. Good exercise, and it's gonna be some exercise on the log itself. Can't wait. It's gonna be good. The weather is not too bad. It's a bit chilly, but once you're on the move, it's not bad at all. That's good. See you soon. Right, putting the vest on, safety first, just in case. And let's go. There's also these 3 little fins you have to install. So just checking all in. Let's go. tell the weather is changing, but the forecast I've checked earlier said that it's gonna be raining around like 3 or 4 o'clock, and I got 20 past 2. Oh yeah, I got so pumped up, exhausted after pumping the kayak. It's huge, it's 3-person kayak, so I need a few minutes just to chill. Feels good floating. No point, especially it's against the wind. Screw it. Let's enjoy it. Right, all parked up, made a try. So just a matter of carrying it up and deflating it. That's so easy. Just unscrew it, done. Pack it up, go to the car. I made it to the car, and that kayak is inside. Man, it was so heavy, and I barely made it out. Like that other end, yeah, it was shallow, but then you had to kind of climb up, and I had to carry it first, then put it back into that backpack, and then it was easier once I had it on my back. That's right, for sure. Yeah, so what time is it? It's 5:03, and I end up doing 13,000 steps today. Pretty good. Right, I'm dying, I'm starving. Let's have some lunch. I didn't have my second breakfast, so I'm gonna have my lunch now. Thanks for sticking with me to the very end, and I see you in the next episode, where I'm gonna show you more beautiful locations in Scotland, and not only. Stay tuned. See you next time.